Last week we went and picked some horsetails up in the woods and came back and chopped them up into small pieces and put them in this bucket, compressed them, and then added brown sugar into that, about 50% to the weight of the horsetails. So if we put in 10 pounds of horsetails, we'd put in about 5 pounds of brown sugar to that, mixed up, and compress this down as much as you can into the bottom of the bucket, and then put a lid on it with an airlock and some water in there, and we let it sit for a week. We started this one on May 18th. I'm not sure what the date is today, but and then we come back and we pull all of the plant material out of there, the horsetails out of there, and kind of let it strain out of this container and into this other new bucket. And then we take the remnants and put them on our raised beds over here, and horsetails is really high in silica. I believe it's the highest, has the highest amount of silica out of any other plant on earth. Helps with pest resilience, and it's really good for a plant in early stages of vegetation growth. I usually feed horsetails to the plants a couple times a month, all the way through to about the first week of flower season. But what we get is this juice from the plant material, and it's basically it's brown sugar and plant material. So it's cane sugar, molasses, and pure natural horsetails juice. We use this at a 1 to 500 ratio. To make this a little more soluble and not as sticky, I'll add about 50% of what I have here of water. So if I have a quart, I'll add about a half a quart of water to that, just to make it a little bit more soluble, because it's really sticky. I add some of my Lactobacillus fermentation to it. For every quart, I add about a tablespoon, and it's just one of the things that I do for inoculants, and it doesn't hurt to put Lactobacillus in any kind of nutrients that you're using organically. So we'll put this into one of these jars, and you can refrigerate it or keep it in cooler temperatures, and it stores and is good for a very long time, years. Thanks, guys.